Hey world, it's Ken here. Today we're going to be playing Pokemon Sword. Recently, Pokemon has announced the release date for their new Isle of Armor DLC, which is slated to be released for June 17th. And because I never played Pokemon Sword, I kind of want to get that in now so that way we can be all caught up. I have beaten Pokemon Shield, not on this Switch, but on my old Switch, so I have to finish playing through that as well. My Pokemon Shield adventure will be more personal than what my Pokemon Sword one will be. My Sword one is for you guys, my Shield one's for me. I'm slowly going to work my way into competitive. I have a good friend of mine who kind of fell off from competitive since Gen 6 because it was, in both of our opinions, the pretty much better generation and balanced generation. So that's what's been going on with that. Now, I'm going to name myself Alola Honey, and I'm going to play as a girl because it's based after one of my favorite female characters in Pokemon, not in the anime or the game per se, but there was a ROM hack years ago by a man called Wesley FG who created the game Pokemon Light Platinum. And it's either a gym leader or it's a trainer of some sort or an Elite Four member whose name is Honey. And if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure it's a gym leader, not a trainer. So, same difference. But regardless or not, this is going to be my Pokemon Swords Let's Play. So, I'm really excited for you guys to experience and share this as much as you can. I know not everyone's going to be fond of the newer generation of Pokemon because, well, it's a newer generation of Pokemon. Everything looks extremely cartoony and childish. And or there's not enough Pokemon, or they just dumbed it down. And there's a lot of mechanics that are kind of dumbed down. But I think Dynamaxing is a really good mechanic because it's a mix of both Mega Evolutions and Z moves. However, in a 1v1 battle versus Mega Pokemon, Megas win over top of Gigantamax Pokemon, so it's kind of balanced and fair. The only issue is when they release their, once they Dynamax or Gigantamax, they can use their quote-unquote their max power moves, and those things are pretty much the equivalent of using a Z move. So they kind of combined both of them together and created this new thing called Dynamax, which is cool. Well, Dynamax, yeah, Gigantamax. Quite frankly, there's no difference between Gigantamax and Dynamax because there's no story to the damn game. So it's just one of those things where you have to understand that, you know, if you make a video game, make sure you make the video game right. This game has no story whatsoever. The only story you get is basically Leon is a champion. You're just a random kid, just like any other Pokemon game. You just put in the time. Your rival is Leon's little brother. And essentially what you're trying to do is you two are supposed to become rivals, and you meet a couple other people along the way. You two become rivals. But instead of it being a typical Pokemon game where you solve issues, Leon solves all the issues for you. And then, well, it's all pretty lackluster. You go around collecting badges, Dynamaxing, completing gym puzzles, making your team and Pokemon stronger, but it lacks a lot of the fun of the older games. You had to solve puzzles with battle, elite trainers, and stuff like that. Then again, it's kind of been dying down since Gen 6, but like I said, Gen 6 was the more balance from all this mischief coming. It actually made Pokemon on a competitive level better. It made for a great region and a great story, and it made for a lot of good things from the game. So now we're entering our house. We just watched Chairman Rose give the introduction about Pokemon with Leon in his exhibition match. And now you're gonna meet Hop. And then there's me sitting on my smartphone like a smart little prick like I am. Just like, oh, look at me. I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled, spoiled, spoiled. I have a smartphone, it has a Pokemon in it. A lot of kids nowadays and stuff, they all have like smartphones, electronics and stuff, and they're over superly spoiled. But I can't really judge because, I kind of grew up in that generation too. My parents, they never had any of that stuff, so there wasn't that much electronics. It was all just go outside and play. So, it's a little different. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm about 26. I'm 25, I'll be 26 in October, so close enough. I will be doing a birthday video, but we'll see what I decide to do for that. Hey, it's time for that Leon pose. Yeet. Alrighty, righty. So I'm gonna go over here and collect my bag. I like how my mom is like a glowing complexion. Cause like in this game, yeah, you can choose your skin tone and stuff, which is good because I'm glad Pokemon did that. But like whenever I run by my mom, she's just sitting there smiling, and I don't know why she does that, but I guess it's because she loves us a lot. So, yeah, I'm gonna go put on my bag and my little Scottish hat, But yeah. Oh god, the adventure guide. I don't need that. But I'm playing on a Switch with 2 great Joy-Cons, which, you know, that's how I got my Switch. My previous Switch was a red and blue one, and it was part of the new generation. I missed that because the Joy-Cons were colored, and that's pretty dope. I do want to get a pair of custom Joy-Cons, but I want someone to custom paint them, and I want them to be white with the red, yellow, green, and blue buttons with the little white letters on them, just like the right Joy-Con is. But then I also want to have either a picture of myself or some type of, you know, those triangles that are like all my artwork on all my stuff on the channel and stuff like that. You know, I just want something simple. So I like simple and unique symbolism, and that's just screams with my personality. Now we got Hop that we're talking to, and basically in a nutshell, this Wooloo is trying to break through the gate. It's not going to break through right away, but we'll see how far the Wooloo gets. Regardless or not, I'm hoping that the Wooloo, you know, learns its lesson soon. Keep running into the gate head first. Wooloo, use headbutt. I'm surprised Pokemon don't get concussions in this game. I know you can make Pokemon faint, but can you literally make them faint from doing a concussion? You see it in the anime when they hit something hard against their head, they go night-night. So why can't they do it in the games? Just curious, Game Freak. That is something I would love to see. Something else I would love to see, which I'm going to do a Leon pose because, you know, I don't like Hop or his family. And the reason why I don't like Hop or his family is because they're just too shallow and narrow. Look, I walk inside their house and I'm almost 100% certain in this scene. Oh, no, there is Hop. I think Hop disappears after this and then he leaves me all alone in his house. Even though we've been really good friends and stuff. It's kind of creepy because at the same time, you know, you're portraying as a character that you've known Hop for all your life and stuff like that. But these guys, literally, you just walked in the front door. You didn't go upstairs or anything. And now I'm just going to go walk over here, look at the grandfather, look at the Purrleon, and now all of a sudden I have full access to their house. That's just kind of creepy. It's kind of weird. Look, it's Hop's room and stuff. Cool, cool, cool. Boom. Oh, look, it's Leon's room. That's cool, too. One thing I want to understand, even though we've been close friends, this game, I'm a girl. I don't know why they would let me upstairs. Or that just might be me, because I'm a guy, and it's a bro mentality. Because I'm like, bros, you know, bros will always, you know, tend to go with one another. Like, guys stick with guys, girls stick with girls. I'm not being sexist here, I'm just saying, like, most of the time when y'all hang out, you can't tell me you don't have a parent that gets a little one eyebrow raised whenever you have, for a guy, a female come over, or vice versa. When a guy comes over and you guys try to go upstairs to your room, even though Hop's not in the house, the principle is still the same. I'm gonna eat you. Eat. But yeah. Okay, so after we go talk to his parents real quick, now we're gonna go over here to, I think this is Wedgehurst? Yes, Wedgehurst. Yep. And now we're gonna go pick up Leon from the station. And this is where Mr. Cocky comes in. Hi, everybody. I'm Mr. Cocky. Smile. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bang. That's that yeet pose. I don't care what anyone says. When he throws his 2 fingers up like that and a thumb, that's the yeet pose. That's what we're going to call it during this adventure, so prepare. Because every time I beat a gym, I'm going to fucking yeet. And no, I'm not going to make this channel PG. So if anyone's listening or paying attention, there will be another video update telling you this channel is not going to be PG. I will not silence myself or anyone. The only thing that I will not be talking about here is going to be religion and politics. So anything else is fair game. Anyway, these guys are praising him like the god he is. Is he a god or is he just cocky? Depends. To me, I think he's cocky as shit. So I'm gonna go knock him off his damn pedestal, one way or a goddamn another. We will see how this turns out. Okay, cool. We got a little, oh god. Why you gotta embarrass me? Gosh darn it. Here comes the freaking champion of the region. Sorry. Sounded like I talked with a little bit of a lisp there. It happens though. Anywho, this dude is the freaking champion of the region. And you're embarrassing me. Because you're like, come on, Lee. I understand he's your older brother and stuff, but he's the champion of the freaking region. Yeet! Give this man some respect. I know you praise him for being a champion and stuff, but don't call him Lee. He is a champion. You call him by his name, Champion Leon. I'm surprised your parents don't call him that, especially for all the hard work he's done. I mean, later on in this game, this guy helps prevent world destruction. Helps. Didn't say he did it single-handedly, but for most of the game, he takes on a lot of the bulk work for you. Him, his Charizard, and that little third baby Pokemon that he picks because you two don't pick it. So, yeah, I'm not giving y'all any spoilers, but TLDR, that's a spoiler. Now it's time to choose our starter. Take a good look, you two. Here's my Yeetymon. There's a Yeet Monkey, there's a Yeet Bunny, and there's a Yeet... I don't know what the hell that is. What is it? Gecko? Lizard? I don't know what to call it. Okay, we'll call it a chameleon. Whatever you want to call it. Most of the time when I play Pokemon games, I pick the fire starter, so obviously you should know who I'm gonna pick. Don't get it twisted. In every generation, there are designs and stuff that I like from multiple different ones. Like I love... Well, I can't think of any right now. That would pretty much explain how much I love Pokemon. There's a lot of good ones. I love Blaziken. Oh wait, that's another fire type. Yeah, well I love Squirtle too. I love Squirtle, love Charizard. And yes, I can name more than just the Gen 1 starters. I mean, Feraligatr is pretty dope too, so is Typhlosion. Meganium is booty cheeks. Same thing with Bulbasaur. I don't know why they did that. But then you got Sceptile. Sceptile's the most edgiest and cool design out of the starters. He's not top edgy, but man, is he up there. He's up there with them edgy starters. Swampert I wasn't a fan on until, well, again, Gen 6. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, when they gave him his anchor arms and he could sit there and squash people. Yeah, then I became a fan of Swampert. I mean, I still don't like the design completely, but Mega Swampert, oh man, he lifts, bro. He lifts. What else? Shiny Piplup, regular Piplup are cool. Chimchar is cool. I think all the Gen 4 starters are cool. But regular Torterra, no, not Torterra. Turtwig. Shiny Turtwig. Yes. Let's see. Unova, Tempig, Oshawott, and Snivy. Oshawott and Snivy for the win. Tempig is a joke. It looks funny, weird, and it always has been. And trying to think who else. Who else? Oh yeah, Gen 6. What is it? Fennekin, Froakie, and I forgot that one. Chespin? Yeah, Chespin. Froakie was dope from day one. I just never will pick, you know, for my Pokemon game, I always pick the fire starter starting out, so there would never be a chance I'll pick Froakie. I will trade for him, but yeah, I never pick water starters first. But unless, like, you know, Gen 6 where you could pick Gen 1 starters afterwards, I'd definitely pick the Charizard, even though I had a Fennekin. But when I went through and played through my other version, which was Pokemon X, because I played Y first, damn right, I still picked the frickin' Fennekin, but I picked the Squirtle for my second, because Blastoise is broken. But, yeah, I like diversity. Gen 7, starters are all just ew. I mean, design-wise, the best one is frickin' Robin Hood with the Dartrix, whatever it is. I forget what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. Freaking owl Pokemon. You got Rowlet. Rowlet's final evolution. That thing is dope. Every other design, including the evolution stages and everything else in between for every of the other starters, except for Litten's evolution. I think Litten turns into something, like Litferno, something like that. Litten's evolution, its middle stage is dope, but even Litten itself was a meme. So personally to me, I feel as if Litten was, you know, a meme-ish cat. And then after all of that, I still think that I still think like the first two evolutions of Litten Stage were cool, and then Incineroar is stupid. And then Popplio is a freaking joke. Its baby form is cute, and everything else about it afterwards is ugly. And then, oops, did not mean to leave. Hey, where am I going? Well, we know where we're going. This is where I'm going to cut this episode off at. You see what I'm about to do. I'm about to pick a starter. And just so you're very clear, now that we're after done, you know, the Gen 7 stuff, you know, those are all the generations of Pokemon starters. Here you go. Which one of these do I like? I like the designs of these two. Scorbunny, Grookey. Don't get it wrong. Sobble is so cute when it's little. And its second evolution is baller. Its third evolution, Game Freak. Game Freak, Game Freak, Game Freak. You guys are acting like Toei when they drew Dragon Ball Super at a very fast pace and put it on the air. When it first came out on Japanese TV and they misdrew all the art. This is so bad, and I know y'all have different people working on the game. You hired a different guy for an art director, which is fine. My biggest issue with this is you have so many people working on the game. You had future-proof models and stuff like that, but a lot of people, all they see is excuses, and I'm one of those people. And so is my friend who quit playing Pokemon. That's why he won't play it anymore. Your game is nothing but a whole bunch of excuses. He keeps up to date with it, he keeps up with the meta somewhat, but he's cut back significantly. And these are due to all the laziness and changes you've done. I mean, some might not call it laziness because this is quote-unquote aimed for, you know, a certain age and under. But for the old-time fans like us, because we were the ones that built this, because without us, this would have died years ago, just like Bakugan. Bakugan died, and now it's coming back. And there's nothing wrong with Bakugan. I'm just saying, I mean, your franchise could have been killed off like that. So be thankful for what you got, and cater to the ones that have been there from you. Well, excuse me, for you from day one. So yeah, we're gonna end this game right now. Well, at least this chapter of the game with me picking my starter. I'm sorry to say this, but if y'all wanted me to pick anything else, I hate to tell you, you're going to be highly disappointed. I'm picking this fire starter, I'm picking this Scorbunny, and y'all going to get over it. Dude, this thing is so cool. It's a bunny with big ass feet, and it's a fire type. I want it to fucking kick something in the face and set it on fire. It was already hopping around on the screen setting little patches on fire, and it wasn't even grass. It was just stone pavement. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, it's a female. Ooh, I don't think I've had a female Scorbunny. What will I name her? I'm a girl, so it has to be girly. Well, then again, yeah, it's a female Scorbunny. I would name her Ruby. I'm gonna name her Razzie because red like a raspberry, sassy, and it's very hot. Alright, we're just gonna call you Razzie. I do want to see what nature shit you are. Hey, pound it, bruh. So, anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this episode of Pokemon Sword, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.